Welcome to Ethereum Live with Great Scott the Gamer, where we try to watch Ethereum live, and YouTube is so dumb that they don't understand the name of a show or irony or anything else that's so dumb, and they just go ahead and take videos down because of they're so ignorant. Take this one down too, if you won't mind. Today I'm going to be trying to show how I shop for video cards, and I am upset about how some videos are getting taken down because apparently I'm doing some kind of deceptive practices, which I can't imagine is true because as anybody who watches my stuff for more than 1 second knows that that's not true. So now I have to fight them over whatever ignorant shit they're trying to pull on me. Wonderful. What a waste of my time and resources. Okay. Shopping for GPUs. Love it. Hate it. We're doing it. Here we have Amazon, which I like to look on Amazon. What I like to do is, oh, by the way, I'm going to show you guys something from one of my YouTube channels that I like to watch. I'll have to show it to you guys in a minute, but I think he's called Crypto Crew University, and he showed this 200-week moving average heat map on Bitcoin, and it actually went into the yellow here since yesterday, which is actually a really strong signal for it's getting closer to topping out. So although it could turn down like it did here in 2017 when it hit this yellow, it went down and then it took a couple of months to go back up to its next high. Could do that kind of thing, but yeah, warning sign. Shot over the bow here. I like to look at Newegg, and I like to use Newegg's filtering. Oh my gosh. Honey! Honey! So anyway, everything we... I'll have to beat that bitch. Everything we say is for educational entertainment purposes only. More entertaining than educational, I hope. If you take something out of the baby's mouth that he wants to eat, I gotta fucking pause this. I really do. I just had to ask her. Melinda, Ben, what up? Good morning. So, shopping for GPUs. By the way, congratulations to everybody who is stocks. Crypto is blowing up today. Are you shitting me, guys? Are you shitting me? Bitcoin broke 60,000. We should have a party. 60,000, all-time high. Boom. I had I bought some Bitcoin at a number of spots between 51 and 55, even 57. So I'm up on that. And then we had Litecoin. I'm like up 30% on Litecoin. I don't know why. I have to give credit for that. Let's look at YouTube for a second here. No. Let's look at history here. Right here, Crypto Crew University, guys. Follow this guy. This guy is really good, and he is so specific on his charts. He gives you everything you need to know about why the chart read is good. He talks about like different candles, shapes. He's talking about long-term trends, forecasting things. I mean, there's so many good things. Follow his channel, watch it. He just had a video that I was telling you about. One of his popular videos was top 5 altcoins set to explode in March. Watch this one here, right here. he posted one recently, and I don't know which one it is, but he said Litecoin hasn't done something it's done since it blew up last time it blew up. So maybe jump in on some Litecoin. And I put like $900 into Litecoin on a trading bot on Pionex, and it went up $300 in less than 2 days. So I'm pumped about that. If you're interested in trading bot and how to do that, look at one of my videos I posted a couple of days ago on using a trading bot, Pionex. So I come on to Newegg, I use their filtering, and I search for, and I like the NVIDIA GeForce series. I'm not really trying to get into the Radeons at the moment, okay? So I haven't built a computer with the Radeons, that's all. I'm more familiar with like the socket types and the processor types and everything around what I've been building, which was around NVIDIA. I haven't messed with other drivers, other GPU drivers. I don't know Radeon. I hear a lot of good things. I'm going to do it one day. Right now, I'm not trying to. Okay. So GeForce GTXs, RTXs, okay. One of the main things that I search for here is 8 gigabytes plus. 8, 10, 11, 12, 16, 24. I'm not trying to mess around with anything less than 8 gigabytes because they're just falling away. They're falling apart. They're becoming less and less profitable. And less useful. And at some point, you're not going to be able to farm most things, even Ethereum or anything else. So 8 gigabytes really is the minimum I want to go for. I want condition new. I'm not trying to buy used GPUs on the internet right now. I don't have the kind of trust that someone might need to do that. I'm not buying used GPUs on the internet right now. So I'm doing the 10 series, the 20 series, and the 30 series of GeForce, which is basically the 1070, 1080, 2070, 2080, 3070, 3080, and 60s and 90s, depending on if they have them. And the TI versions are always better if you can get those. Like a 1080 Ti is always better than a 1080 regular. And they're hard to find right now. So what I do is, I also go on NiceHash, and I'll look at like profitability. Let's say I'm looking at 2070s regulars, and I calculate it. And we're looking at 2070s regulars at about $4.50 a day. Okay, you know, that's $120. That's $120 here, right? Let's say I have 6 of these, which I do have a machine that has 6 2070s. We're talking about $26 a day. Let's do the math on that. That's almost $800 a month. So I have one rig with 6 2070s, and I'm looking at $800 a month. And that's not complete profit because you have to take into consideration the cost of the rig, which was, you know, $10,000. So it basically is going to take 13 months to pay off the rig at current prices. Assuming Ethereum doesn't crash, if it goes up from here, the payoff period is better. Okay, so our 2070s. Payoff on a 2070 goes for about $1,300. Now I've created a chart. I created a chart where I go onto Google Sheets and I have created a GPU profit stats chart, which I hope you can see here. What up, that guy? Yeah, new setup is I have a Logitech 1080p camera, which doesn't even look better, and way too much light. Apparently, way too much light. I'm way overexposed. It didn't look like this earlier. Let me see if I can change that because it's looking fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Configure video. Brightness. Let's turn it down a little bit. Is that better? I can't tell if that's better. I have complete inability to tell what looks good and what does not. So I did get a new Logitech camera. I did get one light, a ring light. What is this from, guys? Go on Disney, get yourself Raya and the Last Dragon. It's a good movie. Okay, so here we have our GPU, the 30 series, and this is not by GPU. This is not sorted by GPU. This is actually sorted by what looks like. It's probably sorted by profit here. Okay, the GPU is the 3090. Right here is the nice hash profit after electricity. Right here is the average cost of one of these GPUs. Right here is the interest that it would cost to pay for the lending if you borrowed $3,100 to pay for this. If you didn't have $3,100 and you had to pay interest on this, this is what you would pay daily. And this is what you would pay after you have subtracted what you could make daily, the cost of the thing, and the interest for borrowing it, and then your profit per day. So this is actually your profit per day that you should make on one 3090. And we're talking about multiplying that by 6. So on a 6 GPU rig, we're talking about $34 profit a day. In a month, it would be $1,000. Now, this is how much a 6 390 3090s would make, is $1,000 a month. But we're also talking about how long would it take to pay back. And so for this, we're talking about a 2-year payback. Interesting enough, the 1060 Super is one of the only things that could pay itself off within 1 year. So that's really interesting. So when I'm shopping for these, I'm looking for, okay, these numbers, I'm looking, and these numbers change. NiceHash's numbers change as price goes and volume changes. So these numbers are updated. Like you might notice that this 3090 says 910 right now, but at some point, it said 14, and at some point it said 8. So like I update these occasionally. Like right now it's at 1251, right? So I can put that in. And now look, one of these is profitable by $10 a day. One single one of these is profitable by 10 it's $9.11 per day. This is a $300 a month for a single 3090. That's fucking awesome. But this fluctuates right here. These all fluctuate. I wish I could get them to automatically populate from NiceHash. So then I go to Newegg to find the models that I like. I like Gigabyte. I like brand name stuff. Like I wouldn't buy an off-brand. Colorful iGame, no. MSI, yes. Gigabyte, Asus, Zotac. These are all. So I'm looking at, okay, what's some of the cheaper stuff? I'm probably not going to mess around with the 3060s right now because the 3060s have all these rumors going on about their BIOS being messed up per NVIDIA so that they don't farm correctly. So I'm not going to mess around with 3060s right now. 3060 Ti for $400. Yeah, right. I would love to see a 3060 Ti for $400. It's so stupid to have it set at this price. Why would I even do that? Okay, so I look at some of the models here. I look at some of the ones I'm looking for. And then ultimately I'm buying on Amazon for a number of reasons. One, I have this GPU list set up here. I go, when I find something that I like on Amazon, it's out of stock. Sure, it's out of stock. But save it to a wish list. Make a wish list, a GPU wish list. And then all you have to do is check your wish list every day, right? You just scroll through it and you can see if product was added. All you have to do is go to your wish list. Oh, we have this. All right. How many are available right now? We have one for 2300 and one for 2500. These are 2080 Ti's. All right. Well, if I have a 2080 Ti, wait, what did it say? 2300. Yeah, that's about right. So I look at a 2080 Ti. I look at it. This one is 2080 Ti can produce $6.14. 2080 Ti here, way up higher. Boom. I just typed that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Here it is. Now look at this. One 2080 Ti produces $6.14 a day, costs $2,300, interest rate on that, 5-year post payoff, because this is expensive. $2,300 for a single card is expensive, and the daily interest on borrowing $2,300 is expensive. With a 5-year payoff on the hardware, we're looking at $3.62 daily profit on a 2080 Ti, which is, you know, over $100 a month. On a single 2080 Ti, if I had 6 of them, we're talking about $651 profit a month. Now that is if we decide to do a 5-year life on hardware, right? Which is, you know, right here. We could do half that time. We could do 1,000 days. And now look. Now look. Is it as profitable as you thought it was? If you want to pay this thing off in 1,000 days, which is 3 years basically, now 5 years, now how profitable is this shit? Not as much as you'd hoped. Barca, what up, man? So then I look, okay, I'm like 2,300. That's not a great deal. This is not a great deal. So I'm not looking to buy this right at the moment. If this was like 1,800, I might buy one of these. If they were like under $2,000, I might buy a couple of those. But they're not. So okay, let's look at what we got next. That was a 2080 Ti. Here's some 2080 Ti's. And what I might do is I might just right click and put all these into new tabs. Just like I might go down the list, right click, new tab, right click, new tab. This thing is awesome. I want one so bad. Somebody send me one of those. Okay, so out of stock. Right click. Okay, and I love looking through these, and I could literally look through these all day. Now this looks like a lot of stock. 3090s. I'm a little bit scared of 3090s though. I have one. I bought one. I got it running. It takes 3 8-pin power cords to run it, and a lot of kilowatts. It doesn't run off of. It's almost 3 times the power of a regular GPU, underclassed GPU. So I have to like set up systems with like multi PSU systems to do that. You have to buy splitters and this, that, and the other thing. Okay. So here we have a 2300 Asus 2080 Ti for 2300. So we already looked at one of those. We have another 2080 Ti Asus ROG used. I'm not looking at used. Only used available, so no. We have 1660 Ti's new for $850. Ooh, wow, and there's a bunch of them. That's actually really nice. What does that say? What was that one? That was a 1660 Ti. So I just don't know if it's worth the risk, right? Monthly, they're cheap and they're readily available, and they're cheap and they're $850. They're not $750. So update these prices. Oh, the 1660 Ti. Let's see what we get off of that. Anyway, the price is up. So 1660 Ti. $319 a day. Okay, So if we make a 1660 Ti rig, we're looking at about a profit of $337 a month. I just set a 6 GPU rig as my standard because I'm just tending to make 6 GPU rigs right now. Once you start to make rigs with more than 6 GPUs, then you really have to start building your networking. You have to start building, specialized hardware. You have to start going crazy. And like most motherboards won't even take this many GPUs. So you actually have to start buying specialized motherboards just to use 6 GPUs. But then if you want more than 6 GPUs, you got to like start buying splitters and all kinds of splitters and special hardware, special motherboards, special power supplies, and the costs just go up like crazy from there because the GPU mining has just driven up costs on those things like crazy. 1660 Ti, boom, $337 a month profit on a 6 rig. Okay, so we looked that one up, and those are readily available. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them for $850 right now. In fact, I really want to. Actually, I wouldn't mind putting that together. Wouldn't mind putting that together right now. $337 profit. It's not bad at all. All right, let's just update our nice hash list. Okay, we did 3090 already. Let's do a 3080 here. Whoop. 3080 is 1014. 2080 Ti. I think I might have already just done this one earlier. 615? Yeah, I did. 1080 Ti's. 1080 Ti's are still good. They're still able to beat things that came out long after they did. I don't know why they're so good. 463. Ethereum is making moves, baby. 2070. $1660 supers. Let me look. What do we have with the 2070 at 440? Yeah, right here. 1660 supers right here. I haven't gotten down the list yet. 2070 super. 449. Look how profitable these are a month on a 6 GPU rig. If you could put 6 3090s on a rig, you couldn't even put 6 3090s on a rig unless you had you would need 2 huge power supplies. Okay, these things take up over 300, at least 300 each. They take more like 400. So if you had 6 times 3 is 1800 plus 200 for all your other stuff at a minimum, you would need at least 2000 watts GPU or PSU to power a 6 3090 system. That'd be wild. They do make them, but you'd likely just buy two 1000 watts or 1200 watts, and a 1200 watt PSU right now is like $500. So that would be $1,000. Like if you built a 6 3090 build, first of all, 3090 goes for over $3,000. So 6 of those would be 18, 20 grand. Okay, then you're talking about $2,000 for your other parts of your computer. So you're talking about over 20 grand for this. So if you're making 1388, it's gonna be 2 years before you pay that off. Oh, it's covered. You can't see the left side of this. Oh, that sucks. Let me see here. that's better. Okay, so on this one, so on Amazon we were looking. The 1660 Ti's are readily available for $850. And you said the 1660 Supers. I don't even know if I have those saved on my list. I do not. I don't have any 1660 Supers saved here. Should look at them. Some of these 1660 Supers don't have 8 gigs. I only do 8 gigs. Everything has to be 8 gigs. Look at Amazon. If I want to buy this off of Amazon, this is how much it costs. Like, there's no physical location near me where I can go and buy a GPU for less than what I can buy it for on Amazon. It's just not a thing. I wish it was. Look at this. Look at this. It's a single one. Oh man, a single one. Wait, no, it says there are 5 left in stock. Can I buy 5 of these? 3070s? What? I should buy this right now. $17.50 for a 3070. Oh wow. $637. Ah! I accidentally just closed my Google Sheet. So stupid. $637. Look at that profitability. $650 for a 6 rig. Jeez, I should buy this right now. I can get 5 of these. Aha. That's amazing. Getting those 1660 Supers for $225. Where? At a store selling them to you new? I don't know where you can buy. There's not a store near me where that's a thing. 1660 Ti's for $770. Still profitable. Look at this. They can pay itself off in a year at this rate. Wow, that's nice. That's nice-oo. And how many are available? 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh, man. These are 3090s for $3,100. That's really good. That's really good. I want to buy these. See, now this is what they cost. $3,500 right here. 35, 35, 35, 35. 3,500 is what a 3090 costs online. Here's the 3090. These all go for $3,500 pretty much. One at 3,200. I think I have one of these. I think this is the one that I did buy. And then you got the Founders Editions, which I've never messed around with before. Some people say good things about them, and some people say bad things about them. These are going for $3,500. So the 3090 is regularly available at $3,500 used. Good deals currently on the 3090s like this here. 3100, 30. Look at all these. Oh my gosh, you can make a 6-rig system with these right now. The PNY. I've never bought a PNY, but they're readily available right here. That's really cool. What is this? A 2070 Super for 1500. $450. Ugh, that's not even good. $392.05. $2070 Super, 1500. What is this? 2070 Super, 1600. 2070 regular, 1400. That's not even a good deal. Actually, I think these are the ones that I have. I have a rig of 6 of these guys. Runs nicely. I got them for 1200 something a piece. 2080 for 2200. 2080 Ti. So profitable. $2080 regular for 1600. Boo. 2080 regular used. Boo. 2080 Super for 1750. Is that even on my list? I don't know if I have 2080 Supers. Oh, here it is. 1750. Oh yeah, that's the price of it. All right, well that's everything. This is a 3070. Wow, there's 5 of these. I really want to get these. How many's left now? Still 5. Wow, 3070s, huh? And they're 1750 only. That's really profitable. I mean, that's almost as good as a 3090 if you have twice the price and half the price. Wow. Maybe I should buy them and ask someone to go in on this with me. Maybe I buy them and then I make the rig into a box, and then I can sell somebody a working rig box. Does anybody want that? You know, maybe I'll put like $1,000 on it, and then that'll be it. That'd be nice. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Anyway, congratulations to everybody who has been absolutely killing in crypto. It's been blowing up. It's been blowing up, and I'm so bullish on everything right now. Like yesterday when we were at our bottoms yesterday, I said on my Patreon, buy. I'm buying. You guys can buy if you want to, but I'm buying, and I did. Hey Barca, dude, I'll build it for you. I'll put $500 on it. I will build it for you at cost plus $500. Whatever this would be. It would be 1750 times 6 of these guys. I can do the math right now. You wanted a 6 rig system of one of these? It'd be 10,500 for the GPUs alone, plus about 1,500 for all the other parts. Plus, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 for me to go through all the time and trouble. Dude, you're talking about $13,000 as a total cost for a 6-rig machine like built out of 3070s. If you wanted a 3070 rig working, generating $660 a month in Ethereum profits, it's going to cost you about $13,000. So you can just divide 13,000 by 660. It's going to take you 20 months to pay it off at current rates. Now, they can go up from here and it can pay it off sooner. Or maybe it doesn't pay itself off before we go into a bear market, and then it doesn't pay itself off quickly enough. Then again, you're going to have yourself a running rig, and it can run, and you don't have to farm Ethereum. You can farm Raven coin or a lot of other coins that are available. You can look at like whattomine.com, and you can go to GPU farming, and you can see all these fun things to farm. Yeah. ProgPow, Kapow. These are all algorithms. ETH hash is an algorithm that farms Ethereum, and some of these algorithms, some of these other algorithms farm other coins. So like, actually I don't know all these ones. Kookaroo, Algo, crypto farming. I don't know. I know you can farm Raven coin on Kapow. But when you go here, you can see Ethereum is still the most profitable, and if you use ETH hash, second is Ethereum mining with ETH hash on NiceHash. Then you can do Raven coin on Kapow. You can do Haven Protocol XHV Crypto Night Haven. And that one's coming up. That one's come up quick. Wow. Bean. What is this? Kukatu. I don't even know what this is. What is this? So weird. Anyway, still profitable. Ethereum Classic, barely profitable. Wow. DBIX, EGEM, BDL, QKC. Yeah, it's not wonderful, all your other alternatives to Ethereum, especially with Ethereum fucking with the new EIP where they're going to try to make it so that miners get 30% less profitability. But guess what happens? Guess what happens when you give miners 30% less profitability? It's still profitable. It's still more profitable than anything else. Even if you took Ethereum and made it 30% less profitable, it would still be more profitable than any other options. So you would still mine Ethereum, even though you'd be taking a 30% shot to the gut there. So whatever. Currently, I think I have with all my all of my ETH hashing, I believe I have 600 mega hash. And this is 0.03 per day. 0.03 per day. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's about $1,600 a month, if I'm lucky. I'm hoping. I'm hoping if it's somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 a month in profits, I'll be happy, right? If I can get a whole Ethereum a month, that'd be awesome. I don't expect to get a whole Ethereum. I'm expecting to get at least 0.6 Ethereum per month on my current hash rate. But if I got a whole Ethereum, that'd be awesome. But with the current prices of Ethereum, let's say it hits 2,000 by the end of the month. Let's say I got 3/4 of an Ethereum. That's still $1,500. So like, my hope is that I'm making $1,500 a month on my rigs. That's my hope. Anyway, I might try to stream later. I just wanted to get on. I wanted to congratulate everybody on your gains, because guys, the gains right now are insane. Insane. If you are not gaining right now, you are in the... Oh my god, Ethereum's taking a little shit. Come on, Ethereum. Stop fucking around. Jesus. Huh. I would have thought maybe... But that's a little bit of a hard fail. I hope it doesn't go below this. Huh. Man, oh man, this is making me wish I had pulled more profits out when we hit 60,000. But we're building up. We're building up a lot of steam here. To be honest, I'm not sure I want to play the up and down swing game. I'm not sure I want to play the sniping game on this anymore. So what I was really finding was that if I was going to be buying here and selling here, and then buying here and selling here, and buying here and selling here, that I was paying so much money in transaction costs that I was making less money than if I had not done that at all. And if I had just bought here and sold here, it would have been better than if I had bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. If I had just waited all the way up, like for example here. This isn't a good example. So here's some examples, right? So like buying here and selling here, right, was a profit. And then buying here and selling here is a profit, right? This is only 1.4%, right? But the problem is if I had just bought here and sold here, I would have made it much better. I would have made 50 to 100% more, because when I sold here and bought here and bought here and sold here, I doubled my transactions. And by doubling my transactions, I doubled my transaction fees. And when you're talking about only, 1.5%, if your fee is 0.5%, you've liquidated your profits. So, I was over trading. I have been over trading, and I'm going to really start not doing that. I'm going to decrease my over trading by quite a bit. I'm going to hold a little bit more. I'm a little bit more confident in my ability to hold and not get daily profits. Because there were situations where I was like, oh man, I could day trade and get $1,000 in profit. And that sometimes that happened, but you might lose 30% in profits on a mining because of They're going to take some of the miner's portion of a transaction. So like how mining works is like, the miners assist with the blockchain in terms of speed and security by lending their processing power to the blockchain for transactions. And then now they want to remove our portion of it, because what happens is the gas fees are expensive. So Ethereum transactions are expensive, and they think the miners are getting too much of the cut out of that costs. So what they want to do is decrease the miners' cut out of the transaction fee 30%, and that might make Ethereum less profitable for the miner, but it might make the price of Ethereum go up because people will be more interested in using it. So if the price of the Ethereum goes up 30%, even though our reward goes down 30%, the value of our reward goes up 30%. So it might be break even if we're lucky. That's if we're lucky. Worst case scenario, there's a battle and there's a fight and miners stop mining Ethereum altogether and the price tanks and it's destroyed. I think I have too much light. Let me see if I can do another light setting here. Oh, that might be better. I tell you, it was almost got to the point where I couldn't even see it. I'm like, I don't know how these people do it. When you watch these YouTube videos and they're like, hey, and they're like getting blasted with light and their face is on fire. And it's like, that looks cool. But then when you actually put a light in your face, it's not as cool as you thought it was, because it's like, I can't talk. Okay. Ethereum is dumping. Bitcoin is dumping a bit. That's too bad. But whatever. It's going back up. It's not going to be dumping forever, but let's see here. There's a strong line right here at around 59.5. If it breaks strongly through 59.5, I will be surprised. I'll be sad, because that'll be a really strong line, a really strong support line to break through if it breaks through 59.5. But other than that, we haven't had a lot of recent times. This is. What's a good one? What's another good support line to look for? Right now, what we really need to, when you have a big run up like this and a little bit of a blow off here, one of the things we have to do is we have to find our next support, so we know where we're good. If it just falls all the way back down, then we don't have any support, and that's dumb. It's like, that's not helpful. 1 minute. Let's do the 30-minute price. I'm just tired of zooming out. Okay. Well, we could do our previous all-time high. This is a good one. Okay, so we're still within bounce territory. Yeah, so we need to bounce. We need to bounce between these two lines. Oh, I just got a golden X on Ethereum. Somebody was selling the shit out of that. Ha ha. I bet. Speaking of that, I have switched my wallet to BlockFi. I was sending my mining Ethereum to my MetaMask wallet, But then to get the money out of my MetaMask wallet, I had to send it to another account to sell it on an exchange just so that I could pull it out and put it into my bank account if I was going to do that. And I was like, no, that's dumb. Why would I want to send it to my MetaMask just so that I had to send it somewhere else and lose those sending fees again? So I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. If you can't sell it on MetaMask and put it in your bank account, then what's the point of sending it there? So I didn't. I moved it. So this is my old Ethereum wallet that on ethermine.org that has unpaid balance that needs to go to that old MetaMask account in 7 to 14 days. I believe 7 days it should pay this out. I believe it pays it out tomorrow or Monday since it's inactive. We'll see. We will see. Well, anyway, that's how I'm mining for finding GPUs to buy. And it's exciting. I love buying them. Buying them and building the computers half the fun. The profit's just the icing on the cake, I guess. It's just icing on the cake, guys. I got parts coming today. I got parts coming today. It's not quite high enough. I need to have like a workbench that's like this so you can see. So I think this motherboard is bad. I think this motherboard, I blew it because I had too many GPUs and not enough power supply. And I tried to turn it on over and over and over again while troubleshooting. And the troubleshooting I should have figured out was the power supply wasn't enough. So that was the big thing. I'm going to be trying to take my RAM out. Or not my RAM. I'm going to be trying to take my M2 solid state drive out. And then I'm going to be... this is sticky. Make sure this is yeah, I'm not plugged in. I'm not plugged in. Always make sure you're not plugged in when you do this kind of stuff. So you got your 970 Evo Plus stick here. Looks okay to me, I guess. And then I got this new contraption. I should start a new video for this. Oh, nice screwdriver. Oh, we got a little standoff set. Fun. Here it is. Oh, yes. Not what I thought it was. What in the hell? SATA M2 SSD to USB external enclosure. What in the hell? Guess I better read the instructions. Crap. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not reading any instructions. Or am I? Yeah, I am reading instructions. Am I reading the instructions? Oh! Oh! The top just fell out into my motherboard, plus anything else that was inside. Whoopsies! Okay, so this is what the picture looks like. It doesn't go inside of here at all. It's looking like it might plug in. No way. Nope. I better read the instructions. This is crazy. Fine. Okay. So, apparently, this thing fell off, which was dumb, right? Apparently, let me see here. Huh. Slide the enclosure board all the way the fuck out. That's not even a thing. How? How am I supposed to slide it out? What are you talking about? Slide my enclosure board all the way out. Oh! Motherfucker. You fucker. Son of a bitch. Apparently, this thing is not made very well, maybe. It does not want to smoothly go in, that's for sure. It's not quite wide enough to fit an M2 card in it nicely. Ugh. It's just not wide enough to fit an M2 card. Oh. have a flat tire on the van. Apparently I have to go fix it. So this thing is not machined well enough. It doesn't fit in here nicely, unfortunately. Darn. Ugh. Fuck me. I feel like I could fix it with a little bit of help. Anyway, this is going to take forever. The reason I want to do this is so that I can flash the Hive OS or the OS directly onto my solid state drive before building my computer. And that's what I'm probably going to try to do. So I got to go. My wife is telling me I have to fix the flat on our van, apparently. So I got to go. Thank you all for everyone who showed up. I'll hopefully